Chicago team fend off stiff competition to win the race with the narrowest of margins ahead of Barra in second place. Shortly after the race, the winners from Wafinjago and Banjul described the boat race as an exciting sport dating back several decades ago. The sport, they say, is part of their culture, inherited from their elders. The pillow fight was won by Abdullah Sar of Barra, beating all his opponents all the way to victory. The Kelo decoration and parade was also won by Barra, meaning the North Bank Coastal Settlement were the overall winners, having dominated most of the events. The event showcased the beauty of indigenous African sport, much to the delight of the visiting Jamaican reggae icon Sizzla and co from the diaspora.
It was a vivid experience for me, and I'm honored being here, and I'm really happy to represent the people from the diaspora and the people in Africa on a whole. Well, education, music and sports goes well hand in hand. It was a vivid experience for me, and I wish you can really heighten the spirit to involve a lot more kids in doing such, because it represents us as African. You know, we're cultural and we're very exciting about being physical, and that's the greatest of all. And seeing the old organization under the auspices of the President and the government, we appreciate very well, and we extend all our respect to the sport, and we say yes, we love the regatta. Beautiful.
It was memorable. I would love to bring it to Jamaica. The slippery pole, the greasy pole, I'd love to see it at the Lucy Regatta in Hanover, Jamaica, one of our 14 parishes. It's creative. I've never seen that aspect of a regatta, but I've seen regattas before. This is most colorful. I love the colorful boat. I love the competition. Your athletes are physically, they can deal with the endurance. They look physically fit. And I love the dancing, the cultural aspect of it, the way it's put together. Beautifully done, and I'd love to be back again the next 2 years.
One thing certain, the traditional boat racing was real fun, memories of which will linger in the minds of those who travels miles away to visit and know their ancestral home.
Thank you, Mama, for the 9 months you carry me through all them pain and suffering. No one knows the struggle you bear, just only you. Mama Africa, Holy Manuel King Selassie. Regatta, regatta, we love you.
Mama Desjalo, GRT Sports.
And before we take leave of you, a quick reminder of the day's top story. Visiting officials from the Islamic Development Bank have held discussions with the Vice President and Women Affairs Minister. African academics and their counterparts from the diaspora taking part in the International Roots Homecoming Festival have been exploring the prospects and challenges confronting African culture in the 21st century. Nigerian government have caved in to pressure from home and abroad and offered to hold talks with the militant Boko Haram group. An explosion and subsequent inferno at a coal mine in Turkey has killed at least 230 people and left the reported 400 miners trapped below ground. Well, that was all in this edition of the News at 8. Thanks for the pleasure of your company, but we'll be back at 10. Stay tuned and enjoy our range of interesting programs.
Hello, I'm Mudiwa.
I am Stanley.
And you're watching TechBiz Insight. Coming up,
we'll find out if there is a new way to combat gun massacres.
See the 3D printing technology in civil engineering.
We will look at how waste excels can be recycled.
Arlinger was in the market to update you with the latest in the local market.
Discover the futures of the new self-driven cars.
And what if flying drone robots play you a musical concert?
Also, see the new acrobatic wheelchairs that can suspend in air.
All these and much more coming right here and right now on TechBiz Insight.
Super Savers. The lowest international call rates ever.
Yes, you heard it. Comium offers you the lowest international tariff ever.
Lower than anywhere else. Comium Super Savers.
Now is the time to call family and friends all over the world at rates you can definitely afford. Comium brings you the lowest international call rates ever.
Name your country and we got the lowest rates to that destination.
Also, receive international calls with your Comium number and get free credit. One of the many reasons we say your credit lasts longer with Comium.
Comium. We are better together.
Mummy mayonnaise is a delicious and great mayonnaise that can cheer you up. A Gambian-produced mayonnaise made with great quality ingredients like soybean oil, eggs and vinegar. Mummy mayonnaise is a versatile ingredient for our favorite recipes. Why just eat when you can eat the best?
Mummy mayonnaise.
Taste the difference. Mummy mayonnaise, the mayonnaise that makes you say, Why just eat when you can eat the best chips and win great gifts? Yeah, Afro-Chips is a Gambian-made chips with two delicious flavors that every kid loves, sugar and cheese. Try any of our delicious flavors today and collect pictures of football players that you will find inside each chips bag. Also cup and stitch it on the left side and win bicycle, remote control cars, Jay-Z football or a soccer ball. Afro-Chips, eat good, collect and win.
Losing a loved one from a gun massacre can be a terrible experience to recover from. However, Carmen Lopez is inspired to turn to technological innovation for gun safety.
His 6-year-old grandson, Ben Wheeler, was one of the 26 people killed in the December 2012 shooting at Sandy Hook Elementary School in Newtown, Connecticut.
As a way of helping memorialize Ben's brief life, Lopez has launched a crowdfunding campaign to finance an idea he hopes will protect others. A biometric locking station for firearms.
The idea is that guns would be stored in a carrier that would only be unlocked by their owner's fingerprint, making it difficult for intruders or children to get hold of them.
Along with business partner Ben Tom, Lopez hopes to raise $100,000 to build a technology called Protector XT.
The Sandy Hook massacre left 26 dead. One of the victims, first grader Ben Wheeler.
It was full of life. I mean, he had energy that was just beyond belief.
Now Ben's grandfather, Carmen, is on a mission to build gun safety technology to honor his grandson.
It's really my attempt to, memorialize his history.
After losing Ben, Carmen had a chance meeting with a man who shares the first name of his lost grandson.
I do believe in divine intervention, and I thought my Benny introduced me to this Ben.
Ben Tome had a family member who was killed in a gun accident. He's building technology to keep weapons out of the wrong hands.
In the U.S., there's 80 million households that own guns, and the statistics say that 22 to 42% of those households have a loaded unsecured firearm in them.
The technology, a biometric locking station for guns. It can only be unlocked by a fingerprint.
It's designed to